Okay, this is a little update to what I've been doing on the Redcat Chimera. Pulled the motor, pulled the rear end on it, greased everything, changed the diff fluid on the front diff, and re-greased everything up there. Reason why the rear end is out, the rear diff is out, ended up breaking the differential housing, so ordered a brand new diff housing. It should be here Thursday. I'll get all the gears put back in it, put new diff fluid in it, get it reassembled, and so on. So the main point I'd like to get on for this little short video is basically I purchased a FlySky FS-IT4. Bought it off of asiatees.com. It was 99 bucks with $25 shipping via DHL. It was here in 2 days, literally 2 days, and I am in the middle of the country in Oklahoma, so 2 days from China, you cannot beat the service. If you're ordering anything from China, spend the extra money, get the DHL stuff, the DHL shipping. You're not going to be disappointed. It was here in literally a flash. So, and the updates are you know, hour by hour. The U.S. Postal Service needs to learn from those guys, because they are Johnny on the spot and they've got their stuff together. So, what I purchased in this build is a FlySky FS-IT4. It is a nice little piece. You're gonna have to excuse the build table here. It's kind of a mess. I've been working on this thing. So basically what this is a nice little inexpensive 2.4 gigahertz radio. Literally, you cannot beat the feature set for this price point. There's not a radio out there that has the features at this price. You know, if you've done any reading on the FlySky FS-IT4, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's a computerized radio. It's not built as well as, say, a Futaba or an Airtronics or a Spectrum, but you're kind of in a completely different price point. However, features-wise, you can't beat this radio for what you buy it for. Normally on eBay they're about 150 to 180 bucks. asiatees.com had it for 99 bucks. So jumped on it, was a little leery at first. Those guys are exactly what they say they are. They're a reputable company. You know, they've got really good reviews on their site from people, so I took a chance, and you know, those guys delivered 100%. So props to them. There's a little shout out to those guys. Awesome job. So this radio is completely touchscreen. Kind of cheesy on some stuff. I would have rather had just all black plastic instead of the chrome. You know, that's not a big thing for me. The plastic isn't as high quality as, say, a Futaba, Airtronics, or a Spectrum. You know, I mean, you're not going to get the same build quality. However, like I said before, the features that you do get kind of offset that. So It's completely touchscreen. It does come with this nice little stylus, so you can access the menus here. So you've got all of your settings that you would need. Servo reverse, endpoint, subtrims, anything like that. There's a ton of videos out there for this radio, so I'm not really going to do an in-depth review of it. After I get my truck back together, then I might think about it. But right now, the biggest selling point that attracted me to this radio was these 4 items right here. Your receiver voltage, temperature sensor, and RPM. This is motor speed. There's another sensor out there that you can get that will actually give you miles per hour. This particular kit does not come with that. It does come with temperature, motor RPM sensor, and it does have a voltage sensor if I was running a external LiPo pack for, say, lights, or if I was running a external LiPo pack for an electric car. So great radio. I have 0 complaints about it. Right now, I'll just give you a little demo of the telemetry, and that's what these are. If I did mention it before, is the fact that it does have telemetry. It's a 4-channel radio. So let me show you this. Hold on. So, okay, now we're showing input voltage from the receiver, temperature, which is actually mounted on the head of the engine, motor speed, which gives you RPM, transmitter voltage too. So I purchased this radio, and I also purchased the KillerRC SuperBee failsafe. So in the event that it loses battery power, anything like that, I can either initiate the kill, the engine kill from the radio, which I've set up on channel 3 and assigned it to a button on the transmitter, or low voltage will actually cause the failsafe to engage a radio glitch, anything like that, or you can like I said, you can manually trigger the engine kill. Bought it off of Dave's Discount Motors for I think all grand total, including shipping, about $72. Fifth scale, you got to have it, flat out. You have it. You need to have something like this. You just don't want a 40-pound rocket going across the parking lot out of control and taking out a little kid, or taking out an adult, or damaging property. I mean, that's a lawsuit waiting to happen right there. So I don't know why more vehicles don't come with something like this. The one that comes with Redcat's fine. It doesn't kill the motor, though. It doesn't take into account of low voltage either. So all it does is when the radio glitches or the radio's turned off, it applies brake, and it does work. It does work. But from all the reviews, the SuperBee is the way to go, and that's what I did. So here's a little demo of it. I just applied the kill switch from the radio, and that basically engages it back to where you can start it. It's a nice piece. There are plenty of reviews out there on how to set it up and whatnot, but just waiting on parts right now, trying to get this thing back running. Everything was running great until I decided to tear into the rear diff, and it kind of went to hell from there. So anyway, that's kind of a brief synopsis of where the status of this little dude is. Redcat It's a good vehicle. It's by no means a Losi 5T or anything like that, but it's a good fast vehicle. Next thing that I'm going to get for is I'm probably going to upgrade either the pipe or the motor in it. Probably put an OBR 7.5 horse in it. That was recommended to me by Sean O'Neill from O'Neill Brothers Racing for this particular vehicle. One thing he stated was, you go much higher than that particular output of that engine, he said you're going to have to start thinking about reinforcing the gearing some. So right now I think that's probably my best option. That particular motor runs about $353 off of their site before you start adding the carb and some other things. But anyway, that's it.